America's broken. So I wanted to make a fun video today, but something happened. I got into a conversation about America and how terrible the situation is there right now. So I couldn't finish the script for today. Mentally couldn't finish it. I just wasn't in the mood to make a fun scripted video. And I'm not complaining about that. I think this is such a terrible time for my home country that it's okay to take time to process what's going on in the world. Our lives have been upended. People are struggling, people are dying. Life just isn't fair right now. It's not. It kind of sucks. And it's okay if your life, your YouTube, work, friendships goes through some setbacks. Life is overwhelming right now. And I'm the lucky one. Based on everything going on right now, I'm an American. Always good to have that passport. Living in Korea. Very good to not be living in America right now. White, let's not pretend. It's definitely a bonus or privilege. Male, check. Straight, check. Relatively wealthy. Not a property owner, but I have no debt. And it's overwhelming for me. So I can't imagine what a lot of people are going through right now. And I ask this question a lot. What can I do to help my country now? I have no idea. Seriously, I live in Korea. Besides mail in my ballot for the upcoming presidential election, I can't protest. I can't go and volunteer in America. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, can't help in that way. I'll get to how I think I can help later, but first, a little bit of a story time with Facebook. I posted this tweet from Martin Luther King III on my Facebook wall, and it started such a heated debate. It was actually really insane. And I know a lot of people enjoyed watching the back and forth with a bag of popcorn. I'm not going to share that debate, but I wanted to share the tweet that I found and posted with it. So here it is. As my father explained during his lifetime, a riot is the language of the unheard. That was about Martin Luther King Jr. That one really got me thinking, and that's why I shared it. In America, minority voices or women's voices or just non-white, straight, male, Christian voices are often unheard. Or people will yell at them for taking a knee during the national anthem, protesting police brutality. Protest somewhere else, not now, go somewhere else and protest. We pay you money, get back on the field, right? And then they will peacefully march, black people and allies in this particular case, and still another black person will die at the hands of a police officer on a power trip. Now, not all police officers do this. I'd say most that I've encountered are good, nice, upright officers of the law. But if these events keep happening, the voices of the black community will continue to be unheard, or at least continue to feel unheard. I added on my post, and since a few of you are going to ask me if I support the riots, I'll say, honestly, I get it. I'd probably riot too in their shoes. I didn't say it would be justified if I did it, but psychologically, if I felt like I wasn't being heard for long enough, I'd imagine a situation where I would act out, because why keep the rules of society if the society isn't going to even protect me when I keep those rules? I understand the motivations to burn things down. I'm not saying I would. I could just imagine the situation, I guess. So how do we make sure people don't want to riot? There will always be bad apples who take advantage of a situation, try to steal a free TV, I guess. I guess it's not free TV, but they'd steal it. It would be... Anyway, the best answer I've come up with is to make sure that the voices of the oppressed are heard, or leaders of the voices of the oppressed are heard. I want to offer the simplest way to maybe help people be heard. And really, stupidly simple ways to start hearing people out. There are a lot of ways, and I want anyone with good ideas to write them down in the comments section. But the ones I'm going to give today are really easy. It takes 2 minutes. You could do it after this video. All right. The first thing is to follow the voices. And on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. Leaders of movements. I really like listening to Killer Mike. I'll give you a link in the description to something he said recently. or smaller influencers. Some of you already do, but follow this guy, Mike Cole, a black American living in Korea, and a really good friend. He's going to release a video today on the situation in America. It's easy, just go click. Next, like the voices. Like and heart the comments and the videos of these voices. They say we vote with our dollars, right? Spend money at companies that are ethical. Well, you can also vote with your likes and comments. I know that sounds stupid, but hear me out. If you like a video or a comment of someone, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whoever, they get that information and say, oh, hey, someone thought this video or picture was valuable and worth someone's time. AKA, more money for them from advertisers because other people will also spend a lot of time on that post. But it's true. If you want someone to have a bigger voice in the world, like their videos. It's easy. Don't be stingy. Comment. And that means you spend more time on that video, and it means YouTube is more likely to promote it to someone else who needs to see it. Go watch Mike's video and like it. The final solution is super easy advice, and that's just to listen to the voices, but specifically during election season. If you're voting, a good indicator of what politicians would help people of color or other minorities is to see who they support. You know, I think oftentimes we like to say, well, I know what's best for you, even if you don't. And it's really condescending. Also often wrong. If a leader of an underrepresented community says, hey, this candidate doesn't get my vote, well, that's a good indicator that we should think twice about supporting that candidate, especially if we say we support that community. Okay, that was easy. Easy stuff you can do today. It sounds stupid, but follow, like, subscribe, comment. That's how you can elevate people's voices on the internet. That's how this game works. I know there are a million different ways to help support the voices of people who aren't being heard. Buy books from certain thought leaders. Contribute to certain charities. If you have any tips, and especially if you're someone who's not a white, straight Christian male from America, if you have anything you'd like to add to the conversation, please do. The comment section is yours. Or who should we follow? I'd like to know that as well. Let us know down below. And then when you see someone give good advice, go and like that comment. Easy things you can do today. How can we be better at listening to the voices of those who aren't being heard? Something just to think about. I also know that talking too much isn't the answer, so I should probably just shut up now. I can end the video. Hope you're all doing well out there. Stay safe. Listen to people. Listening could easily solve a lot of the world's problems out there. Goodbye. Haseo.